Alright, Gabe, so we're pretty much just gonna not do this way too long. Okay, so we'll get right into it. So again, it's one of these where you decide to run this way, right? Which you're blindside in the seam, but again, the objective is to get to goal. Okay, so obviously the space is there for him to drive, but in terms of 2v1 engagement, okay, you should be on this side, blind side, right? Because you could still make that same run, even starting from the blind side, but you're closer to the goal, right? Let's see. So as soon as you guys break the lines, right? When that ball went in, you should have started to backtrack, obviously pulling this guy, right? Because if he pulls with you, then the space becomes bigger for him to play you inside here. But because your run decides to go this way and playing this pocket, he's gonna be playing the ball on the outside. Okay, so you decide to run in front. Okay, but again, you should run through the seam. No problem. If he gives you the ball here, it's not can you go to goal, it's can you create territory and let your team get up the field. We're going to talk about this play here. You need to understand that in this moment, you've identified the reaction is already happening, not waiting until the ball back, even though the back press is coming. Okay, your relationship is with him. And there's two options, right? You come inside and create your relationship, right? That means you can bump with him, you can create with him as your 2v1, or you decide to run right now, right? So he can hit it first time, etc. But you decide to stay square. Okay, not the end of the world, but it's just that's the highest level play, is either one in here or one in there. Okay, I'm just gonna really quick striker 101. If the play is ever released, right, and you feel like your teammate can get a shot off, you should always run a goal. Okay, stop ball watching. So you realize he's coming in here. Okay, you're not all the back lines there, just run a goal. The ball plays. In this moment, you should already be running, right? You just don't know. That's just the striker instinct. You already know he's going to shoot. Whether he makes it or not, you still got to run a goal. You have to have an anticipation and second nature to whatever may happen. Okay, you should just be running. You don't have to be sprinting. You could be in a jog. Depending on the outcome, obviously you react and then you get there. Okay, so obviously the shot goes. So what I mean, if you run in, you probably don't get that ball. Okay, but again, it's just that instinct of leveling up your game, okay? Just one of those other natural instincts, okay? And here you're seeing either it's here or blindside run. Okay, blindside run is I think it's better, right? Because obviously you see that the guy's 1v1 with the goalkeeper. But you should still sprint to get to that spot right around here. Okay, obviously the guy goes, but it's like you should go full sprint either here, obviously get in front. Okay, but again, it's about scanning what's in front, right, and behind. Obviously nothing is here, they're all in second wave. Okay, you could gap here, so you could hold back, but of course with the guy blocking the angle and the guy going to shoot, he's gonna have to cross it across, right? Obviously he takes a bad shot. Okay, so you've got to realize that awareness during the game, right? If the guy's blocking here, the cutback's very unlikely to happen. Can it? Yes. Okay, so you can post in there, but reading the game situation, he's most likely going to come across and you can get to that spot. Okay, you obviously make a great pass and it almost leads to a goal, but the only constant is, can you have your hips forward? Obviously it allows you to come outside or inside in case you see a 1v1 situation. Okay, you don't do bad, you come to the outside to the width. Okay, this guy's running neck, you hold the ball and you make a great pass into goal. Okay, I'm just gonna talk about this last one. Okay, you're driving, you've got to recognize 2v1. Okay, you push to the left, no problem. His hips are facing the other way, but you can make this a lot easier on yourself. Is obviously continue the drive, but just wait for the support to come. Okay, but you start to go this way, which it still wasn't the time to knock it that far, because if you were closer and you knock it obviously weak side, no problem, because his hips are closed, right? So he has to either, if he turns around this way, then he's already done, right? But if he goes on, okay, but you have the 2v1 here, he should be running a little bit more inside, but it is what it is. Come to the outside. Okay, just put it simple, top player gets a shot off in there. Okay.